Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video called Teach Me, and this is going to be part of a series where I try to develop my footballing skills from the help of other people. And today, to help me out with my free kicks, is Theo Baker.
Hello!
So for this, we're going to be doing a challenge at the beginning consisting of 9 overall free kicks from different positions, 3 each. And then we're going to do some training exercises. Theo's going to give me some tips on how I'm shooting. Going to have a look at how Theo shoots, see if I can learn some skills from that as well. And then at the end of the video, we'll do the same challenge again and see if I've improved.
Yeah, I've just realised as well, this is actually called the whole part whole method. I learned it in my course at uni. Right, you take the main game, for example, for this one, it's going to be the free kick challenge. Break it down, learn some separate skills and put it back into the game, which is the ending challenge. Yeah, whole part whole.
So, firstly, let's get into the first challenge, 3 free kicks from different points. So the first position we're going to be using is here, probably about literally 1 yard from the 18-yard box line.
On the left hand side of the box as well.
Yep, got a wall, and then we're going to have 3 goes each from this position and see how we do. No goalie yet.
Woo! Posted in. Got scored one! So strange not having a goalkeeper. It makes it a lot easier. Like, it makes you realise also how much harder the goalkeeper's presence makes a free kick. Oh! Keeper would have saved that. Oh no, it's gone over the bar. Okay, so far I've scored 3 out of 3 and you scored 2 out of 3. You see when I was taking my free kicks, they're all going on that right hand side. That would normally be, I don't think the keeper will be standing there, maybe he'd be standing there, but they're all like focused in one particular area. Yours, however, will go like down the middle, over the bar. I think getting them on target the majority of the time, you just need to practice where you're aiming it.
Okay, placement.
Maybe, yeah, placement. Yeah. Aim for a corner.
Okay, so that's one thing to work on. Now for another position. Woo. Now for the next position, we're going to take it to the middle. Okay, we have now moved to the central position. The ball is going to be around there. It's not completely central, but more in the middle. And we're going to see if Theo can depict anything more from my shooting that I might need to improve on. The ball is also further out, so like here, it was 1 yard off the 18-yard box. I'd say this is probably about 6 or 7 yards.
Yeah, I'd say a bit more than that.
10?
However, it could potentially make it easier because you've got more time to loft it over the wall.
Okay, well,
we'll have to see.
Let's see what happens.
Oh. Yes! Side netting. Yay! Oh. Straight into the other goal. Where's the other corner this time? Oh!
It's just over, but either way, there wasn't any power in that, so a keeper would have caught that even if it was on target.
See, in a position like this, the easiest corner to go to would be, wait, that one, hang on, that one over there. That would be the easiest corner to go to without a goalkeeper. But what I want to try and improve my whip and dip, which should go straight over the wall into the corner you're on. So I'm going to try that. Whoa! So I understand from that you found out if you tried more accuracy you'd lose power, wouldn't you? Because you're like concentrating more.
I found like I'd either just get it straight into the first net, or if I got it over it, it just sort of dribbled in.
That last one you did almost get it into the corner, but I think the more you practice something, the power will come, so you don't have to worry about that. As long as you're getting the accuracy, that's the main focus.
Okay.
And then you just go, for this one, it's very hard to get it top left. I'm going to try it. Because this one, you're sort of running away from the goal when you run up, it's very hard to get it into the opposite corner on the left-hand side. Off the bar. You sort of, for this one, because of the way the wind is as well, you sort of have to aim at the middle of the goal, and the curl in the wind will just project it into the corner.
So there, I did aim for the middle of the goal, but obviously I just didn't have the curl on it, the whippage.
So for this one, I'm going to try and just loft it into the near post. Oh! When I say loft it into the near post, that went very, very top corner. Oh, again, accuracy. Accuracy is your key, isn't it?
Yeah.
Side netting. Get in.
When it does come to us doing the final challenges to see how we progressed, we'll switch around go and goal just to sort of act as the keeper so that...
Yeah, adding a keeper to make it a little bit harder, more game realistic.
But here we're just trying to analyse what's actually going on in the movements.
I also feel like a coach because of my big coat and the baseball cap. Try and go to the far corner again.
That one, yeah?
Yeah. Oh my word! That was better than mine, dog. See, when you put your mind to it and really concentrate, you can do it. You judged it well. The curl. Where did you aim as a matter of a chance?
Like mentally, I think, like consciously I was aiming there, but subconsciously my mind knew I want to hit the ball more towards the middle, and that's what happened.
Look at that. Already you're improving.
Okay, so now onto the bits where we can sort of analyse what's been going on and try and improve on that. And also, don't forget, if you guys have these troubles as well, you can use this video to try and get some tips from Theo as well.
And if you do have some of your tips of your own, let us know in the comments, I'd say, as well. Also, as like extra analysis and using technology, which is very important in modern days, I think we'd go home and look at it on the computer as well. So I always find looking it back on like the computer really makes you realise how much you need to improve, or makes you look at your technique.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna analyse, maybe get some more footage of taking free kicks, maybe in slow motion, so we can analyse them really well at home. And then we'll be back tomorrow to try and do some training, improve, and see if I have actually improved with the help of Theo with another challenge at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're back here and we're looking at some of the footage. One of the first things that obviously is very visually obvious is the ones that I am either doing way too little power or way too much. Like it's either going too far over the goal or hitting the wall.
So this could basically because of your run up and your foot placement, you're saying. Okay, so the first thing that I notice is to do with your run up, Dom. So the clip on the left hand side is going to go over, and the clip on the right is going to hit the wall. Correct. Okay, so the one on the left, you can see when you're going to kick it, your stretch is slightly smaller.
Yeah.
So with a smaller stretch, your foot's going to like go under the ball and go up. Whereas your longer stretch is going to be less of a swing and go more flatter. Does that make sense? So this one's slightly different to yours. You were sort of concentrating on higher or lower. I'm concentrating on either side. So for this run up in particular, I'm going on the top right, and you can see it's more straight up, more straight on, more dead on. And I'm very close to the ball. My foot is facing that way. But if you look at the other free kick, when I go to the other corner, this one I'm much more slanted and stretched out. You can see there's a lot bigger run up, so I can come round the ball. And also my body is more like that, more leaning to the side. So yeah, you can see the two different slight variations of my technique for whether I'm going far post or near post, which is quite interesting, really.
Okay, so that's like sort of the accuracy side of it, actually trying to aim somewhere.
It's all about your left foot, your planted foot placement, really. Pointing where you want it to go. How far away from the ball is very important, because if it's too far away, less accuracy. If you get it close enough, you should have a good accuracy.
But it can literally be like the difference of inches. Tomorrow, when it comes to precision and actually like really targeting a specific spot, we're going to use the slow-mo. We're going to look at slow-mo footage there and try and actually adapt it whilst we're there and see what we can do. What we're going to try and do is work on the accuracy now and look at the difference between shooting in each of the corners and also when you're trying to use power with the ball. So now we're just going to quickly film some slow-mos and analyse that and see the difference between it. Okay, so you've seen some of them slow-mos, now we're just going to analyse it and see the difference between what's happened.
So for this one, you can see I'm hitting it into the top right-hand corner. My left foot placement is very good, and it's positioned so it's pointing towards the right-hand side of the goal, which is very important, and as you can see, it equates to it going into the top right-hand corner. I also think the follow-through is also executed quite well, whereas this one, we're going into the other corner. So for this one, I'm slightly more bent backwards, aren't I? I'm more direct, and my left foot placement is slightly more to the left hand side, and the follow through is more whipped round, which I didn't actually notice until I looked back on these two clips. So if you put them together, the follow through on this one is much more whipped, so you get it into the opposite corner compared to the other one, which is much more direct. Okay, so for the power one, my run up is much more stretched to generate that long reach back in the follow through. And also you can see as my planted foot, the left foot, is a little bit further away from the ball, and that is to obviously aid the power. And I'm kicking it with almost, my leg is almost straight, it's slightly off straight. Kick it through with my laces, a big follow through. As you can see, I come off the ground because of the amount of power I've generated, and it actually has a bit of swerve in it, goes into the middle top left.
Okay, now from that, we've got something that I can work on, and we're just going to try and do some of that now before we get into the final challenge and see how I've improved. Okay, so for this you're saying my left foot needs to sort of aim there. Now, length away from the ball, what are you saying about that?
Okay, so what we've realised is, what I've noticed on the slow-mo is that Dom's planted foot is too planted, like it's stationary whenever you kick it. Okay, you're getting it into the roughly the right corner, but it's all about your follow through and you're very, very stationary. Whereas with me, my planted foot is much more loose and a bit free moving. So, see, it's much more like, yeah, come off the ground a bit, more free moving. So I think you're going to find the dead-on power ones quite hard because your run-up is very angled, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So for this one it's a lot harder because you've got a straight run-up and you're hitting it straight through with your laces. It's going to give it a go, see how you get on, and then we get on to the challenges. Like, so you're like this.
Yeah.
Still like, you want to really stand behind me and watch it. Ready? Yeah. Yeah, better. See?
Right, see I can get one off the
ground?
Yeah.
Get your foot a little bit underneath it. Look at that. Woo. Improving every shot.
So we have now assessed what's going on. I've got some tips from Theo, and hopefully I'm now going to apply that in the challenge and see if my technique has improved.
Yeah, we were going to have a goalkeeper, but I've just thought as well, if you want to see the first challenge compared to the second challenge, we can't have a goalkeeper, otherwise it would be an uneven test.
So we are now on to the final challenge, where we compare to the first one how my technique and aiming and power has changed. So Theo went first yesterday, so he's going to do the same today.
Yeah.
And let's get on this, see if I can do any better.
Oh! It's so weird not having a goalkeeper. You always go for less, don't you? It'd be interesting to see. I think we should do this video again when we have a goalkeeper to see how different it actually is. Oh! That was almost before. That was yes, Dom!
The first position done. I did get 2 yesterday and I've got 2 now. However, this time the 2 kicks that did go in were a lot better quality, were a better technique.
Over the wall, into the corner. Woo! Oh! You caught it, didn't you? Ah, you had more power on that one. Yeah, that's good. I enjoyed that.
Okay, so for this one, I didn't get all 3 in, but the technique had definitely improved.
Yeah, and also I think after we did the 3 that counted, you did actually do some good free kicks, which you'll probably put in now, which not necessarily went in, but they were very, very close. And you can see the improvement already in the space of, what, 24 hours.
So now we're going to move to the right hand side and see what we can do from there.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? First go. Goal. need more lock from the near post. How weird is that?
I know.
How weird is that? Just by showing Dom where to stand for the run up, he managed to get it into that far corner.
Like, it didn't have the power, but like the accuracy, which is what I'm struggling with on this near
Yeah.
post, definitely help out with.
Exactly.
Okay, so in this video we have covered the
Probably the vital points of taking a free kick, the most important aspects which you want to improve on.
and definitely picked up on what I said at the beginning of the video, which was precision and accuracy. From the last shot we've just done there, you can see how the tips have helped me improve that.
Yeah, I also think as well precision and accuracy is much more important than power. So over time of practicing it, power will just come naturally to you. Okay?
So after the 3 free kicks that we did on each one, we also carried on practicing a bit, and here are some outtakes of how we started to develop and improve what we were doing, and also some very close.
Yeah. Also, I think even if you didn't necessarily beat the score from the first round, because you don't actually know because you can't remember, your technique definitely has improved.
Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at them.
Yes!
Oh.
That's so much curve on it. Oh, he saved it. Good free kick there. You see, instantly with a goalkeeper, my mind, I don't know what happens, but I just get more power on it. It's very interesting. Oh my word.
Rinse out, drop that low.
Okay, so as you have seen there were some very near
misses.
Yeah, near misses, and there was a lot, like quite a few had a lot of swerve on the ball as well. So the technique's definitely getting better, and I'm also, like you're saying, following through. I wasn't just like being so still on my left foot.
Yeah.
I was trying to follow through on that as well.
I definitely think if we did do this again, we'd have a goalkeeper, because in the outtakes there was one where it was from the middle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I had a look. I just automatically with Dom in goal, I put more power in it, and I don't know why.
Yeah. So that'll be like next, like that could be another video for when we try and focus on power, and even if you're looking at the goalkeeper's positioning, what's happening as well. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and like. Also, a huge thanks to Theo for coming here.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this video doing this.
So yeah, thank you very much. Obviously, if you haven't, check out his channel. It will be there, or I'll put one of his latest vids in the description. And cheers for watching.
See you later.